Good morning. I'm Jeff Lyon, Deputy Secretary of the Department of Agriculture, Trade, and Consumer Protection, and I want to thank all of you for coming today to our press conference for what I think is a very special announcement regarding our dairy industry.
Thanks, Jeff. Thanks to you and to Ben and to DATCP, your team there, and thanks to all the stakeholders you mentioned, and not only the individuals, but to the groups and organizations you represent. Put a couple things in context. We talk a lot about jobs these days, and certainly we think about the state and the state's economy. Really, there's a number of core industries, but manufacturing and agriculture are at the top of that list. Have been since 1848, and continue to be today, and I'm convinced as we continue to move our state forward towards greater prosperity for our citizens, it's going to be manufacturing and agriculture will lead us to that prosperity in the future. We have, and again, you all know this, but for those in the media, we have about 11,000 dairy farms of all sizes in the state, from real small to real big and everything in between. We have about 1.27 million milk cows, and that average cow generates about $20,000 worth of economic impact, not only for that farm and for that operation, but throughout the surrounding communities. In total, in the dairy industry alone, not just in agriculture, but the dairy industry alone, that's about a $26.5 billion economic impact in the state of Wisconsin. Put that in context, that's the equivalent of employing about 146,000 people, either directly on our dairy farms and operations or in related activities to that. That is a tremendous, tremendous economic impact on the state of Wisconsin. We have the milk that ultimately is going to allow those cheesemakers and others to lead the way. And so today, what we're announcing is really that collaboration that Jeff talked about, is a new program that we've got back before here, the Grow Wisconsin Dairy 30 by 20 initiative. What that means is, even though last year was a record year for 2011 with 26.1 billion pounds, we want to hit, by the year 2020, 30 billion pounds of milk production in this state, so that we can help grow not only cheese, but across the board, but particularly in our cheese opportunities, to be able to grow our dairy industry in the state of Wisconsin. We are America's dairyland, and we're certainly America's cheesemaker, and we want to be in a position to be able to continue to do that. What we're talking about with this, and you see a couple of the context here that we're going to try and help farmers and others involved in dairy production across the state, is both with the toll-free number, the 855-WI-DAIRY, with the website back there as well as an email that's going to go directly into DATCP and be staffed by DATCP, is the idea of really furthering this collaboration to step up and ensure that we're able to meet that ambitious goal of 30 billion pounds by 2020. And we think if we do that, that sets the stage for investments being made in technology and innovation, for advancements that will help us grow and put more people to work and create more opportunity for the people of our state. And it's through not only having DATCP be involved, but having that centralized source where if you've got a startup farmer looking to get in to the dairy business, they've got a place to turn to, and either DATCP's going to answer, or they're going to be able to go out to all the other partners in this collaboration to be able to help that young farmer, that young man or young woman who's maybe looking to start out on their own and start up a farm, or maybe it's somebody that's already existing that would like to step it up a notch, or others that would like to collaborate in a partnership together. We're going to provide assistance, whether it's in helping out beginning farmers, whether it's in business and financing planning, whether it's in expansion and modernization and other technologies. Certainly we look at value-added processing, looking at financing and tax credits that we can help provide assistance on. Again, not only through DATCP, but through the Wisconsin Economic Development Corporation, and the Wisconsin Housing and Economic Development Authority. In each of those areas, again, this is about a collaboration. We view this not just as an ag issue, this is a business issue. And so we're thrilled overall with that. We look for even bigger and better things. We think it's a great partnership between the very large cross-section of dairy farmers we have in the state, from those just a single-family operation to a large-scale operation, everything in between. We think it's a great partnership, particularly with our cheesemakers and the operations they have and other processors across the state. And we think we're in a great position to grow and expand, and that's why we're so aggressive in pushing this 30 by 20 initiative. So.